Our today's special value, 169224, the laser cut suede peep toe sandal with the buckle sling back, £62.98 our price. We've also got 2 easy payments with this wonderful shoe, and £79 the price will be after today. So why not just use £31.49 with your P&P and choose from these 6 colours, starting with the black, and we can see that the lovely suede upper and that very pretty laser cut detailing. Moving on from black, we have got Dijon. I think you're going to love this one, a really nice warm mustardy tone that will go with absolutely everything. We then move on from there to our really pretty heather blue, slightly soft grey element, I think, going on there as well, and that again great with denim. From there we also have for you this one, which is our dark walnut, and the dark walnut is a lovely neutral shade, as you can see there. That again is going to be very, very simple to actually style with. Similar-ish in a way, but a nice warm tone to the blush. That's something that would work really nicely with some of our warmer rose tones in fashion and in fabric that we've seen. And we also have for you as well the alpaca, and this again a nice kind of like a neutral tone. It's 169224, all sizes 3 to 8 and every half size in between. Katie, what a joy to bring a shoe like this.
I even can't bear my excitement already just talking about the colours, Ali, let alone the styling opportunities within this shoe. So, shall we go through the colours in more detail?
Let's do that, and talk about the fact that it is obviously, you know, the first time ever we've had a Today's Special.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, the first thing to mention, I think, before we do the colours, just very quickly, Ali, is this construction is based on a bestseller from last year in the US that Mark did. So it's incredibly exciting to have this silhouette here, because he's modernised it, he's updated it, it's given new sort of different style twists and new colours as well, so it's awesome.
Absolutely. And if you're looking at this shoe and you're thinking to yourself, hang on a second, it's -5 outside, peep toe, sling backs. Do you know, from this Sunday, it's only 3 weeks until British summertime.
There we go.
The snow, dream of somewhere warm to get your toes out and to look pretty in these sandals. Now, the colour that you've got in front of you there, this one is a very neutral shade, isn't it?
So this is our dark walnut, and this for me, in terms of styling possibilities, is an absolute winner, because it's that lovely taupe shade that you can put with all of your neutrals, but also if you love to wear a lot of colour, then this is going to be that sort of invisible shade that actually doesn't dictate your look too much. So it's a really, really versatile shade. We'll talk about the suede as well as we move forward, because the fabric on this is just beautiful.
Yeah, and also the adjustability. You're holding the ankle strap there. That's very important, that you have something you can actually manoeuvre, because, you know, even at certain times of the day, we find that our ankles might puff up or our feet feel a little more swollen, and you can actually adjust using that buckle and the elastic as well on the side there. But it's the positioning of this ankle strap I like.
It's the positioning of the ankle strap, and we'll see that when we see this shoe styled on all of the girls and the different outfits that can really come to life. Moving on from the dark walnut, we've got our blush, which I'm in love with. This is the one that you're wearing, Ali.
Yes, I have this
It looks divine with your navy dress, and it really showcases how, yes, it's a neutral, but actually there's more life to this one. It's got a warmth to it, it's got a lovely femininity to it, and so you can wear it with the darker shades like you've done, but take this through with all of your pastels, with your white jeans, chino trousers. It's going to look fabulous. So this is another really lovely all-year-rounder.
Like this one. This has got almost like a kind of a green element to it. It does,
doesn't it? A greeny undertone. So this is our alpaca. I mean, it's really hard for me to pick because I love the style, I love all the colours. And as I say, from a styling perspective, as a personal stylist, I'm always looking about wearability.
Yes.
And all of these give your wardrobe that in a different sense, which is really nice. But I have to say, the alpaca is a shade that has completely taken the footwear industry by storm. It's that very modern and sort of fresh shade of grey that goes with everything.
It's almost like a play on khaki. If, by the way, you are looking to buy online, the image for our alpaca is currently showing the dark walnut. So have a look right here, right now. This is what we are calling alpaca. So I would say think of kind of dark greys, but also a hint of khaki in there as well, isn't there?
I would agree. It's almost got a khaki undertone to it, but essentially it's that nice crisp shade of grey.
That's lovely.
Then we move
on. This is pretty, isn't it?
Well, thinking about teaming your dress with a colour, the heather blue would have gone beautifully with your outfit as well. So this is very much playing into that story of pastels that we're going to be seeing coming through for spring. But again, this is the shade that you can wear in a month's time with your denims.
Yes, of course, yeah, and the whites as well would look great with that too.
Oh my gosh, whites. I mean, you can go very smart and classic with this. You could do denims, your navy blazer, nice white shirt underneath, or you could actually go very fresh and do some of those lovely florals that we're going to be seeing coming through.
Absolutely. Well, over 100 of you have already placed orders. Remember, we do have currently all the sizes 3 through to 8 and all the halves. So 3, 3.5, 4, 4.5. You know the rest. Dark walnut and blush, by the way, are leading the way. But I haven't seen this yet.
Oh, you
This is fabulous. Our Dijon.
This one, I am just in love
with. That goes well with
Ali.
navy too, doesn't it?
It really does. And this just really illustrates the versatility of the full colour spectrum that Mark has given us with all of these. So this is our Dijon. This is a colour that we're going to be seeing everywhere. We did see it come forward for last spring, summer, but actually it's going to take much more momentum this season, which is lovely. Khakis, browns, beautiful. Then you've got your black, which I chose to wear with my sort of faux leather skinnies. This is your fail-safe. So if you're looking at the others and thinking, OK, how am I going to style all of the colours? Is the Dijon too bright for me, perhaps? I love that very kind of monochrome palette, you know, with my black skinny jeans, black tailored cigarette trousers. This is the choice to go for if you don't want to think about how to style it.
Absolutely. Some great ideas, and we're going to show you our girls wearing these shoes right now, but also take into account the fact there is a really comfortable, almost like a kind of a padded insole with this. And if you, like me, maybe in the past, have found that you slip off the edge of these kind of like heel straps, what's happened is they've actually been bound around with the suede. So not only have you got padding underneath your heel, you also have like suede binding. So you find that you won't actually start to slip, and that ankle strap will hold your foot securely in place. And that's the clever thing also about the suede coming as far up the front of the foot as it does.
Yes. Yeah, so what Mark has done with this silhouette is given us ultimate design features with the laser cut detailing on the suede, but he's really thought about the comfort factor.
Yes.
This is a man who has been designing shoes for over 30 years.
He said it's all he ever wanted to do from the age of 12, wasn't it? That's quite something.
Well, it's because he's come from a footwear family. His father was the co-founder of Nine West, one of the most iconic American footwear brands. So he very much was involved in the industry and watching his father work and developing all of these different design techniques from such an early age. And so for him, the Mark Fisher woman is somebody who, yes, is into her style, is into some of the trend sort of flavours that are coming through, but she's not a trendsetter. You know, this is somebody who wants the comfort factor, wants the wearability factor, but also the style. And so you're going to see all of those different elements built in across all silhouettes that we see from the Mark Fisher collection. You know, it's so exciting that we have him here at QVC because it's sort of a smaller, more niche brand here in the UK, but that's what makes it even more special and even more desirable.
Completely. Now, nearly 200 of you have bought these fabulous sandals. Even though it's in the wee small hours of the morning, I know that blush is way ahead, I think. We've also got dark walnut not far behind. We also, don't forget, have the black. We've got the Dijon lovely mustard. Heather blue is doing very well. That's the colour we're looking at right now, and that is the one that Caroline is wearing. It's a 3-inch heel, and we have all the sizes you see on the screen there, from 3, including the half sizes, up to 8. Now, the heel is something that I believe he's adjusted slightly, hasn't he?
He has, and we need to talk about the heel,
Let's do that.
because I think this is what really elevates this sandal into something super, super stylish. This silhouette is stylish anyway. It's what in the fashion industry we call an ankle boot sandal, which is when it's built up across this part of the shoe to give you the essence of an ankle boot, but actually where it's cut out at the back and on that peep toe, it obviously gives you the flavour of a sandal. But, you know, that heel is an update for Mark for this season, and it's just divine. I think that slanted look, Ali, makes it look incredibly contemporary and actually what, as I say, elevates this into a shoe that you can dress up or dress down.
I would agree with you completely, and you know, honestly, that's what appeals to me about this heel is that slight angling. I think if it had been a completely block heel, that might have been one I wasn't quite so keen on when I first saw it. This has added something extra. By the way, the Dijon, I have to warn you, is now limited stock in size 8 already. So if this was the colour you were thinking about, I mean, look at that with navy.
Oh,
that
my
would look
gosh.
fantastic with rust colours, with greens, as well as some of these more like citrus tones would look just amazing. And also, you might see on the bottom of the screen right now, we have a very special offer running through until Sunday, this Sunday. If you spend £100, then you will get £10 off your next order. All the details are on our website, qvcuk.com. That offer runs until this Sunday, which interestingly is going to be the beginning of British summertime. Hard to believe, might be at the moment, but these are sandals to buy now. You could wear these out in an evening. And actually, I had a thought. You know some of those lovely tights you can buy that have your toes out, but the rest of your legs are covered. So your legs would be warm, your toes could be pedicured, and then no one's any the wiser. And you could actually wear the black with opaque tights, maybe black opaque tights.
You really,
and that would look great too.
And so I think this is the thing. You've got to start visualising yourself in 3 weeks to a month's time. I know when it's snowing a little, it's hard, but do not worry, because not only is the start of the season your chance to really start snapping up some of those key style pieces that are going to make such a big difference to your spring-summer wardrobe, but it's also about sort of understanding the fact that actually this is a sandal that can work across all 3 seasons within your wardrobe. So
and, yeah, not many shoes you can actually say that about, in truth.
Are
there?
And this again goes back to Mark's skill and his passion when it comes to designing footwear, to mean that this is a style that actually women can have in their wardrobes for 3-4 years to come and get full wear and use out of them.
And that's a very good point to make, and especially if you are thinking about buying now, have a look at this lovely squared toe too, because it's about you, but if you've bought in the past, there have been boots I've bought that actually have got a peep toe to them. They're ankle boots, but your toes out.
Yes.
But it's a real squash to get your toe out, because it's a really, really small peep toe, and it's quite pointed at the front. This is rounded, and it has the suede there as well, so your feet sit and your toes sit really comfortably. And the padded heel I was talking about,
it feels so spongy. I love the padded sole. I think that's
really
lovely.
Comfortable. So £31.49 with your P&P. If you choose to buy them now, we'll deliver them to you in the next 3 to 5 days. You've got 30 days in which to wear them, in, out, wherever you choose to go, and then make your mind up. Do you know, Dijon has now sold out in size 8.
I love the way
through those colours again.
Yeah, let's do it, because
there's
so much fabulousness going on. I mean, I love the way that ladies are going for the Dijon, because it's a must-have colour for this season. It's going to make such a bold pop to your wardrobe. Then you've got your heather blue. We're seeing it there styled with the denims, which is the perfect, easy look for that kind of smart cash. Then we've got our alpaca. Now, that one is a very modern shade of grey. You've got a little bit of a khaki essence going on with the undertone. But, yeah, I mean, it's absolutely gorgeous, especially with the yellow.
And that's the one online we've got at the moment, the wrong colour showing, but alpaca is that slightly darker shade.
Yes, exactly. Then you've got your blush. So that is a beautiful neutral. So we talk about the kind of classic court shoe in the blush, which goes with all of your dresses. This is almost like your spring version. I love the way that you can really see the cutout detail on those. And then you've got the dark walnut, which is...
that's great.
I mean, that's a no-brainer. You know, I mean, if I was buying this shoe with a client, I would be buying them a neutral and with a colour, because they are such a versatile style and so pretty with the laser cut detailing. You know, it's just those extra accents of detail that Mark's given us, which I think makes this a shoe that's very much going to stand out, and people are going to say, oh, my gosh, I love your shoes. Where are they from?
You're spot on. I know that is Mark's ethos, what works, what flatters and what lasts.
Yes.
And we've got all of it going on with this sandal. So 169224 for £62.98 and 2 easy payments in 6 colours and all sizes, including the halves.